sorry I'm not beautiful enough to be in King Kong. All the amplifiers and all the wires, and you go, what is all this?
Meryl came around the corner, and he's like, hey. Feels like you're gonna do it again. Like, I was like,
I'm gonna forget what I wanted to say because I'm like overwrought. Darn, what was my first part? Yeah, I love Nora.
She is the most nominated actress in the history of the Academy Awards.
When they called my name, I had this feeling I could hear half of America going, oh no. Oh, come on, why? Her again, you know? But whatever.
She has also never once gotten through an entire interview without saying something nobody in the room expected.
I was breastfeeding, and 2 o'clock came, 3 o'clock came, 4 o'clock came, and...
Accepting one of the biggest awards of her career, Meryl Streep opened her speech with a sentence that no other actress in that room would have dared to say out loud.
Oh boy, thank you. You know, there are some days when I myself think I'm overrated. But not today.
Before she had 3 Oscars, before she was the most nominated actress alive, Meryl Streep auditioned for King Kong. What happened in that office became the story she still tells decades later.
I went up to the top of the Gulf and Western building, like the 33rd floor, and he had this amazing office that looked all over Manhattan. And I walked in, and his son was sitting there, very excited that he'd brought in this new actress. And the father said to his son, in Italian, you know, why do you bring me this ugly thing? Whoa. Yeah. So I said to him, you know, but I understand what you're saying. I'm sorry I'm not beautiful enough to be in King Kong.
Ryan Gosling's mother showed up to an awards show with a beehive hairstyle nobody else was wearing. She spent half the night self-conscious about it. Ryan Gosling asked the one person in the building who could fix that.
I didn't know Meryl Streep, but she was sitting next to me, and I said in a commercial break, would you mind just telling my mom you like her hair, you know? And she was like, I got this. And then the commercial went, she goes, do you know, I wish I was gonna do a beehive and I wish I had. It's like...
50 Cent was courtside at a Knicks game when he ended up sitting next to Meryl Streep. What happened to Kobe Bryant a few minutes later is the part of the story nobody expects.
I was at a basketball game.
Yeah.
A Knicks game, and I sat next to Meryl Streep.
And you were like...
And I was like, I'm regular. I felt like I was normal again. Kobe Bryant, like he had hurt his leg at the time, so he was back. And he was like, yo, we gotta hang out. You know, I'm here, you know, because I'm not playing. We might as well go. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. And then his voice changed because like Meryl came around the corner, and he's like, hey. Feels like you're gonna do it again. Like I was like,
Mid-performance, in the middle of a packed arena, Adele stopped her own concert, not for a technical issue, because Meryl Streep was standing in the crowd. Jennifer Lawrence and the Don't Look Up cast started calling Meryl Streep the GOAT. Weeks went by before anyone realized she had a completely different idea about what that word meant.
We were doing a photo shoot, and I, said something like GOAT, and Meryl kind of said, that's right, just tell the old goat where to go. And I was like, Meryl, you know that GOAT means greatest of all time, right? And she was like, oh, no. And we were like, we haven't just been calling you GOAT.
This whole time?
This whole time she was just like, oh, well, I guess, like an old goat.
She took it very well.
Yeah, really.
Jimmy Kimmel gave Meryl Streep 60 seconds to name all 20 of her own Oscar-nominated films. There was a real Oscar on the line. She did not make it.
In 60 seconds, how many of those 20 movies for which you were nominated for an Academy Award can you name? 60 seconds on the clock. Begin.
What?
Start naming movies. There's an Oscar on the line.
The French Lieutenant's Woman?
Correct.
Kramer versus Kramer.
Yes.
Silkwood.
Yes.
Sophie's Choice.
Yes.
Oh God.
No, that was George Burns.
See, I can't remember last Thursday. I can remember the olden days.
That one wasn't in there either.
Okay. Out of Africa.
Oh, yes.
Cry in the Dark, maybe?
No.
Why? Why?
You were wrong. You forgot the first one. You remember the first one?
No.
You don't?
Yes.
They say you always forget your first one, right?
Oh, the first nomination?
Yeah.
I thought that was the French Lieutenant's Woman.
No, it wasn't. That was the third. It was the Deer Hunter. Oh, I'm so sorry, Meryl.
Yeah, the Deer
I'm
Hunter.
going to have to keep this Oscar for myself.
Tom Hanks launched into his own impression of Meryl Streep's most famous character, Miranda Priestley. She did not let him have the last word.
All right, Devil Wears Prada. You got to top that.
By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills.
That is my tip.
That's all.
Hi, Meryl. I love you. Why doesn't she have her cappuccino? Did you get her cappuccino?
I thought you were going to get it.
Look how she's smiling as though it doesn't bother her. She's such a good actress. We'll get it for you after this.
A story about Nicole Kidman turned into a full impression nobody in the room saw coming.
Reese told me the very first night we were up in Monterey, before we started shooting, she said, "You know what she does?" I said, "No." "Nicole?" She goes, "Yeah." "You know what she does? She goes out at 5 before dawn, and she goes skinny dipping behind the hotel in the ocean." And I looked at Nicole and I said, "Are you kidding me?" She said, "Oh, I love it."
Handed a Wikipedia article about the history of sandpaper, Meryl Streep was asked to read it as an angry teenager. She committed completely.
The first recorded instance of sandpaper was in the 13th century, mother. When crushed shells, seeds, and sand were bonded to parchment using natural gum. Okay?
A talk show host asked Meryl Streep to play, marry, shag, kill with 3 of the biggest leading men in Hollywood history. She answered without a single second of hesitation.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Robert Redford. You marry one, you shag one, you kill one.
Redford, marry, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And Jack, shag.
Okay.
And
Dustin Ixnay.
Dustin.
Okay, very good.
A host asked if the most nominated actress alive had ever been in a real physical fight. The answer and the specific details were not what anyone expected.
Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Yes.
A real one?
Yes.
With whom?
I don't want to say her name.
Oh, really? As a kid or as an adult?
As a kid.
Okay.
And she broke my glasses, and I ripped her blouse off.
Oh, wow. That's serious.
Winning one of the biggest awards of the night, Meryl Streep pulled out a speech she'd written specifically for the occasion, then discovered she couldn't actually read a single word of it.
I mean, I never do anything like that, but I have such a good speech. Here it is, and I can't see it. I mean, I can't see it at all. I mean, even if you held it at the front row, I couldn't read it. So, because I left my glasses at the table.
Does that just come with the territory of the Golden Globe?
Would you like to hear it now?
Yes.
The exact year Meryl Streep turned 40, Hollywood sent her a very specific message about what kind of roles she should expect next.
When I turned 40, I was offered 3 witches in 1 year, and it was sending me a signal, I felt, about Hollywood and how they felt about people turning 40.
President Barack Obama stood up at Meryl Streep's Kennedy Center honor ceremony to deliver a formal tribute. Somewhere in the middle of it, the speech took a very different turn.
Meryl Streep, anybody who saw French Lieutenant's Woman had a crush on her. I assume everybody remembers that. I'm ad-libbing here a little bit.
Jack Nicholson once said Meryl Streep was too perfect to even be real.
From the bottom of my heart, Mrs. Gummer, I pity you. You know, really, when you think about it, nobody is that perfect, right?
Jennifer Lawrence and Jodie Foster had a very different assessment they were happy to share to her face.
Sorry, what happened to you?
Streep. Yeah. She Tanya'd me. But, you know, I prefer not to discuss it. So.
No, it's cool. You know, she tripped me once.
But we're gonna not talk about that. We're gonna get on with it, aren't we?
Legal reasons, I get it.
Yeah.
She's always so nice at the luncheons.
When she's acting.
Hugh Grant complained on live television about Drew Barrymore giving him acting notes on set. Meryl Streep saw her opening immediately and took it.
Who was the third one? Drew Barrymore. She made the mistake of giving me notes. How would you take that? When you're acting with someone and
I took them very well, didn't I?
Wowza! They believed you. They believed you.
Oh, no.
Nominated for a Golden Globe for Julie and Julia, Meryl Streep was asked which of the nominees she wanted to win. She started to answer honestly before she caught herself. Barely.
She's been nominated for a Golden Globe for Julie and Julia. Which character do you want to win?
Oh, I'm up against that bitch. Oh, you can't say that on
But you just
morning
did. How about
TV.
that?
See, I'm out of control, totally.
When Meryl Streep and Kathy Bates both lost Best Supporting Actress to Catherine Zeta-Jones, Streep didn't console her. She had a much more practical plan.
Well, that is tough competition, but that role was incredible, and I don't think we've seen another role like that since then. I mean, that was so intense, and people would be, I would think, frightened of you whenever they saw you, because...
Yeah, it's been hard to get a dinner date.
Yeah, right.
I have to say.
Melissa McCarthy met her longtime idol for the first time at the Golden Globes. She fully expected Meryl Streep to know exactly who she was. That is not how the introduction went.
Somebody is pulling on my hand and I hear, Melissa, Melissa. And I turned around, she goes, hi, I'm Meryl. And I literally, my brain snapped in two. And then I really didn't know what to say, so I just kept going, oh my God, you're Meryl Streep. Oh my God, you're Meryl Streep. And then she said, she was chatting like a normal human being. I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought over the years so many things, if I ever got to meet you and what I would say, this is not it. And she goes, oh my God, don't even worry about it. And then for some reason I felt the need to bookend it and repeat, oh my God, you're Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep and Cher went out looking for ice cream one night. What they found instead turned both of them into vigilantes for about 30 seconds.
Meryl starts screaming and I start screaming and we run towards this gigantic man and he turns and starts running towards us. And he ran through us and then we went up to the girl and all of her clothes were torn and she was clutching her bag. We're putting her together, kind of trying to get her to look a little bit. And she looks at us and she goes, oh my God, I was saved by Meryl Streep and Cher. I'm an actress and I work in a cafe where we sing and all my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Viola Davis's 4-year-old daughter watched Meryl Streep's performance in Into the Woods 12 times. When Streep wanted to send the little girl a message, the response she got back was the most perfect thing anyone in that room had ever heard.
She loves Meryl.
She does, because she's seen Into the Woods 12 times, and she sings in the car. She says, it's the last midnight. Oh, I love Meryl Streep. I love her. And I said, well, Genesis, Meryl told me to give you a message. She says that she's a good witch. She really is not a bad witch. She said, Mommy, she's not good, she's not nice, she's just right.
On the set of Into the Woods, Meryl Streep's foot got caught in her own cape. She started falling headfirst toward a concrete floor. The director froze. Her co-star froze. Emily Blunt, 7 months pregnant, did not freeze.
Meryl Streep's foot got caught in her cape. We just started to watch her slowly topple headfirst towards the concrete floor. Rob Marshall and James Corden froze, didn't move, and the pregnant woman caught her.
You actually caught her?
I caught her!
Asked what she would change her name to if she ever got the chance. Meryl Streep gave an answer so specific, it sounded like she'd been thinking about it for years.
I want to change my name to T-Bone. T-Bone Streep. I think it sounds good.
Behind the scenes, the most nominated actress in Hollywood history could not get through a single blooper reel without something going completely off script.
And now I have some nude photographs I'd like to show you. 350 miles per hour in the air. Yeah, and it can be 12,000 square. Wait a minute.
12,000
feet.
12, yes. Feet altitude in the
12,000 feet.
12,000.
And all I need to do is to bide my time until you fail. And you will fail. Oh, the train. Maybe you want to take the train.